Welcome back to the Movie Inspectors. I'm Inspector Dustin, and this is
Inspector Grant.
Yep, just Grant. He's not True Squad. He's not G-Man from outer space. He's not the Incredible G. He's just Grant.
This is what I live to every day.
Yeah.
Inspector D calling me incredibly stupid names.
Yep, that's pretty much what he lives to every day. So, Grant, what are we doing today?
The Incredible Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk.
Hulk.
Hulk. Grant says hunk. He said hunk since he's a little boy. It's the cutest thing. But we're doing the Incredible Hulk. This is the second in our Path to Infinity War reviews with our Marvel Cinematic Universe. And Grant, do you know that this movie
came out 1 year before I was born?
Yep, 1 year before you were born. That's almost 10 years ago. It's the second movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It came out just 3 months after Iron Man. So they were made at about the same time.
So then, basically, it started on the same project.
Yep, and this was the beginning of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And this is the Incredible Hulk. Now, Grant, what did you think of this movie?
I thought it had one of the best action scenes ever.
Which one was that?
It was when Bruce Banner was being chased by the cops. That's really good, especially since that parkour on the roof.
You're talking about when they were in Brazil?
Yeah.
In the huts in Brazil, right? The barrio there, all those different houses that were smushed together, and he was parkouring over all the different houses. You like that?
Yeah, that shows that if a character is really strong, they can still have a great action scene without fighting.
Yeah, great action scene without fighting. I thought that was pretty cool. This movie starred Edward Norton, who played Bruce Banner, and he was replaced later on for Avengers by Mark Ruffalo, who played Hulk in all of the movies since. What did you think about that? What did you think about having a different actor doing this?
I would really like to see what it would be like if the actor from this movie that played Bruce Wayne was in all the other ones. Bruce Banner. Sorry, I'm just so confused. They both have exactly the same first name.
That's right. There's a lot of people like Bruce. Bruce Lee, Bruce Wayne, Bruce Banner. All superheroes.
I don't know about the Bruce Lee.
Well, we saw that one movie with him being... Well, we digress. So, Grant, what I liked about this movie is how they showed the origin of Hulk. And they showed the origin of Hulk early, quick in the credit scenes. They didn't spend the whole movie on an origin story. What did you think about that?
I thought it was pretty cool because this makes it so we already know what's happening, so we don't be like, wait, what's happening? Why is this character turning into a green monster? But it's also not that area where you're just bored out because there's just an entire scene of what happens to Hulk and we don't get any, and it takes away time from the action scenes and stuff like that.
So we have our two little figures here. We have our Titan series Hulk, Titan series Hulk. We have our Titan series Hulk, and then our puny Hulk. So this is like Daddy Hulk and Grand Hulk right here.
Why are you so mean? And also this would be Dustin Hulk.
Dustin Hulk, Grand Hulk. But we brought them out for this movie. Now, because this was over 10 years ago, they had a lot of neat villains in this one. You had, who was the big villain?
I want to say the General, but I think that would go to Abomination.
Yeah, Abomination was the big villain. The General was a villain, and we see him later on. He comes back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Captain America Civil War.
No, I hate.
What?
This is a canon movie, right?
Yeah.
All the things that happened really happened.
Yes.
We saw the Mr. Blue turn into the leader. And then he does nothing for the rest of the cinematic universe.
Yeah, and same with Abomination. They're both captured by S.H.I.E.L.D. and they're in a detention facility, but we never hear from them again.
Unless if in the new movie they break out, which would be really unique.
Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe someday that they'll come back. We don't know. But you're right. The leader was created in this.
And then they did nothing with them.
They did nothing.
It's sort of like what an episode of a TV show. They just introduce a character in this one. But instead of him lasting for like 3 episodes, they just decide to either him going missing or them more serious, if they did it more seriously, killing them off.
So what did you think of the fights between Hulk and Abomination?
I thought these were one of the best action scenes where it's a monster versus monster. Aliens versus monster, come on, that sucked. I haven't even seen it, but it doesn't look that good. A giant woman using cars as skates, no thanks.
This non sequitur brought to you by Grant Zardi.
Godzilla versus those giant fly things, they were okay, but the only problem with them was I thought Godzilla would kill them like 5 minutes ago.
So you really liked the fight between Hulk and Abomination. Who was your favorite character, not Hulk, in the movie?
I want to say the leader because he has one of the most interesting designs and then nothing used him. It's like the biggest, I would use that as my like joke book.
And what did you think of the love story with
No!
Betsy Ross and Bruce Banner? They were in love.
You know, I wish you could shut up.
Grant doesn't like love stories. No, defend yourself.
Do I have to spank you again?
What? You've never spanked me.
Ruffin House.
Oh yeah, that's right. It'll be rough house. All right. So what? If there was any changes you would make to this movie, what would you make?
I would probably just do one thing.
What?
And that's the leader actually does something.
Grant really liked the leader. He really wanted to see him in another movie. I hope that they make a standalone Hulk movie as well. I think that would be
Like
really interesting. Yeah, like a sequel. Maybe in Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And you know,
we could have got that if Thor Ragnarok didn't show us Hulk. Then we could have got us like a movie based off the comic book of him fighting on
Planet Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah. They kind of combined that with Thor Ragnarok. It was all kind of combined.
Yeah, but I would love to see it if that was a standalone movie. That would be a really good thing.
So yeah, so that would be neat. I would love to see that too. Grant, are there any characters in this movie that you don't want to see again?
One character I want to see again is just Abomination. Like, he got killed, but he's captured?
He's captured.
I don't understand. Well, then I don't understand why is he still... I think it would be a better idea to kill Abomination than to keep him in a factory. Just saying, that's going to have double security, more security than everybody else's chamber.
So I always say that this is the forgotten Marvel Cinematic Universe movie because with the actor change and it came out in 2000. Grant, what are you doing?
I got a splinter.
Well, can't wait till after the show for the splinter. Excuse us, audience members. Grant has a splinter. I always thought that this was the forgotten. Focus, Grant. I always thought that this was the forgotten Marvel Cinematic Universe movie because it came out around the same time as Iron Man, and they changed the actors, and that's why people don't remember this movie. What do you think about that?
I wish that they would have I think the reason why people forgot is the change of the actors. It's like Marvel wanted them to forget that this movie existed.
like we've forgotten that this review existed because of this splinter right here.
Hey, it's seriously really deep into my foot. This thing hurts.
If there's any medical professionals out there watching, please come over and cut off Grant's foot.
Ew!
So, all right, Grant, is there any questions that you want to ask me about this movie?
Would you like to see more movies with the same Bruce Wayne
Banner?
Banner?
Yeah, I would like to see Edward Norton, what he would have done with the character. Don't get me wrong, I love what Mark Ruffalo is doing with the Hulk, but I would have loved to see what Edward Norton did with the Hulk because he's such a good actor. He's just a really good actor. And he also wrote the movie too. Did you know that? The actor rewrote the movie.
Like rewrote the movie to release?
Yep. He came in and he rewrote the movie. But that's 10 years ago. That ship has sailed. We got Mark Ruffalo now, so we gotta back our guy. All right, so anything else you want to say about this movie, Grant?
I would have loved to see a leader use his smart brain to fight the Hulk.
Yeah, I hope that someday we will see that as well. All right, well, I think it's time to sign off. Our next movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you remember what it is?
It's Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2. That's the third movie. They made these two to see how well it would do, and both of these movies did very well in the box office. So they made an Iron Man 2, and Captain America, and Thor, and then Avengers. And that wraps up phase 1 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So we're going to do Iron Man 2 next week in our Path to Infinity War reviews. Now, Grant, do you want to sign off?
Goodbye.